Okay, you'll have to ignore the algae. I need to do a little cleaning there, but this is kind of a growing out tank. I have some rice fish in there, and I have some Kribs, and they're in love with Walter worms, so I just keep on giving them to them. They're growing really well. Everything was so tiny when it started out. But they can turn that Walter worm into fish. I think the Japanese way to say their name is Medaka, and then whatever Japanese is for blue, that's the kind they are. They're supposed to be blue. They do have blue eyes, and there's a blue cast to them at times. Across the top, sometimes you'll see a streak of blue. But they're predominantly white. They're just beautiful little fish, though. I understand why people like them so much. I've really enjoyed them so far. It's been a blast. And I like doing oddball tanks like Kribs and Ricefish. Who would have thought of that? Kribs like to eat near the bottom. I'll show that before I quit here. Let's see if I do this without scaring them to death. They've actually just gotten really used to me. And I remember when CPDs first came out, Celestial Pearl Danios, and you really, they would hide. And you'd hardly ever see them. But the ones that are tank raised now, they're just all, they'll come and eat food out of your hand. And I've watched the babies as I feed them, and I realize that the ones that in this environment, in a home, the ones that are not afraid to come and get the food are going to thrive better. And it selects for less fear. And I'm sure that in the wild, that would be pretty much the opposite. But anyhow, don't want to go, oh, there comes a mystery snail. I think it's what those are called. Ivory ones. I'll let him get his little minute of fame here. And we'll put this thing to rest. But this is a ricefish, Kribensis, mystery snail kind of tank. And it's fairly new, so the plants haven't even grown in.